asked my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. Okay, but now let's stop with the shenanigans. Is there a reason why I don't have a father? And why the guy who used to lie next to my mom in the evenings beat me up every day? I have so many questions, Mr. Doctor Man, tell me already, what's the deal here? How come I often can't breathe? And why did that stranger touch me there and then force me not to tell mom about it? Besides, I don't quite understand why no one likes me, and why everyone claims family is there for you. No clue, all I ever heard from them was be normal, scream again, and you won't live another day. Can I ask my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. And I ask my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Guitar case leaning against the open front door. Somehow, ever since I was little, I just thought, I want out of here. Then I found something for myself, thought I could help people by making music, just being myself for once. Idiotic how dumb I am for actually thinking that. The fact is, nobody likes me, and no one ever really did. Complete strangers on the internet, posting videos about me in the podcast on Instagram and TikTok. They show that I'm just posing. In the beginning, I honestly thought it was just a misunderstanding. I wrote to them, clear it up, and then I had the realization nobody seriously wants to clear up something where there's nothing to clear up. People just like to hate, and they prefer hating me. And I asked my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. And I asked my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. My suitcase is already ready in the hallway, but before I take off, doctor, just one more little thing. Why did I have to change schools so often? Why did so many teachers find it so hard to pronounce Eunice? Why was I called a dirty connect by some, and the others said that spast is not from my country? Did I accidentally do something wrong there? Sorry for the question, but I don't quite get that. And while we're at it, what I also don't quite understand, this throwing chairs at me and beatings every break, is that also a metaphor? What were the others trying to tell me with that? What does the attempted 14 years old I tried to hang myself stand for? Well, only halfway. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I still remember my mom standing at the door and laughing. And if this was at least a quarter of my life, maybe I believe someone when they say this shit is worth living. And I asked my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy? He says life is a giant playground, and when I'll be allowed on the swing, nobody knows. And I asked my doctor again, is there a reason why nobody loves me? He says life is a giant playground. Yeah, nice metaphor, I know already. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Well, I know I said I'm leaving now, but somehow I reluctantly leave it like this. I'm currently in a clinic and I'm paying for this shit myself. 1,000 euros a day, I want health, not money. And with every hour I spend here longer, it becomes clear to me that I'm actually not that bad. Most of the things I've done, I only did for others. Since I was little, I told my mom, when I'm grown up, I'll be there for those who have no one. I give everything until I drop, stand with open arms. I give myself up until you all realize you are not too much. Life is just corrupt. You are enough, you are valuable and unbelievably beautiful just the way you are. No matter if I go or stay, please don't forget, you are never alone. So I asked my doctor again, how about a spot for therapy?